And that's where most people fail.
So the big question is, what are the top agents doing to absolutely crush it in real estate, grow their teams, and add more transactions year over year while so many struggle? If you ever thought about this, you're not alone. No one has been able to get the answers until now.
We spent the last few years helping agents sell billions in real estate, rubbing shoulders with top producers, which got us thinking, how can we expose more people to these insights to help raise the standard in the whole real estate industry? We then realized that we could help bridge the gap by getting the secrets from the best of the best so that you can succeed. My name is Andrew Dunn.
And my name is Peter Michael. Welcome to Elite Agent Secrets.
I was going to say, one of the concepts that, Paul, that you also teach is getting your board of directors. And when somebody's not contributing to your business, they're not your partner, you fire them, right? I know this is something that you're also very, very passionate about. I'm surprised it hasn't come up just yet. But you fire the people that are supposed to be contributing to your business that are not, because like Andrew's saying, they're selfish. They're creating a one-way street, which in return means that they are not depositing into your business equity relationship account, which means that they do not deserve a seat at that table because they're selfish.
So let me do this. If I may be so bold, I'm very scared to do this, Andrew, because you could shut my video off. So I do want to say that the one thing that I would, the only thing that I'm going to say, maybe a slight polish on what you said was, I am not a fan of discounting anything. Here's why. Think about this. Who here likes it when somebody says, give me a discount? I want you to reduce your commission, but I still want exceptional service. I still want you to be phenomenal and extraordinary, but I want to pay you less. Who enjoys that feeling?
Nobody.
I've never met one person that says, yes, I like that. So when we're referencing, hey, give my clients a discount for using you as a moving company, I'm just not a fan. It doesn't mean that it doesn't work, folks. I'm just not a fan because I know that I don't want to hear it. I know that you don't want to hear it. So now giving my client a discount is a benefit to me. I don't believe that it is. Here's my thought process. And you're still leaving me on the video. Thank you, Andrew. So here's
if
my
I can jump in just briefly. The reason I think about it like I don't mind a discount is actually pretty simple because I look at data. So every company, whether you realize it or not, you just don't know your numbers. You have a cost of acquisition. Usually the discount they give will be less than their cost of acquisition. So they are actually making more money for giving you a discount because they now don't have to go find the customer. So actually, they're making more money, not less.
You are 100% correct. So I'm not going to argue with that, but here's the difference, right? Now think about this. Would you prefer me to give your customer a $100 discount? We're making up a number, I don't know. A $100 discount, or would you prefer me to get you in front of my friend who was a divorce attorney? What would you prefer?
Right, exactly. So this is like when we're obviously divorce attorney, right? Because now you're adding even more value and value stacking, which again, I do prefer that avenue. But now you're talking about building some really good relationships. And this is like a nice flywheel for you to never run out of business ever again.
It's a self-sustaining ecosystem. So the idea is, a $100 discount to the customer did what for my business? Nothing. Guess what? Getting me in front of the divorce attorney that last year had 8 people that needed to sell a house at $300,000 per sale puts me at $2.4 million in production. I'll give my customer a $500 discount. I'll take control of that. I'll take them to the movies. I'll take them to dinner. I don't need a discount from you because that built no equity in my company. That did a favor for my client. Guess what? I'll take care of my client. You put equity in my company. That's the difference. So I'm not disagreeing. And what you said in return, my man's throwing data right back at me. Paul, I just decreased my cost of acquisition. I made more money. I get all of that. But I'm looking, like you said, I'm looking for the equity. And if you want to earn a seat on my, I got it ready, baby. Come on now, Peter. If you want to earn a seat on my board of directors, you're building equity in the corporation. A discount to my client does not build equity in my company. That's the difference. So here, this recipients of my hard work document, in the middle, we have you as the CEO, if that is the real estate agent. And in the yellow boxes, we put all the people that are financial beneficiaries of your hard work. Title, loan officer, insurance, inspector, contractor, the list goes on. I mean, most people don't realize that they actually work for the Red Cross Realty with the amount of people they feed with every transaction. We're now going to be able to teach those people how not to just be a what? Beneficiary. We're going to teach you how to be a benefactor. You're going to contribute. I'm going to teach that to you. You see, you can't go to somebody and say, I just gave you something. You need to give me something. Folks, listen, if they were already good at that, they'd already be doing it. Andrew said it earlier, education. There is a lack of education in most industries, especially real estate, where you get your license, they pat you on the butt and they say, go get them, Tiger. Sign up with my firm. And then everybody keeps their fingers crossed you make some money so we can all benefit. That's insanity. Lack of education. So the gentleman you introduced me to, Peter, is struggling and admitted he struggled for a couple of years. Quite honestly, I believe because there was no mentorship, there was no coaching. He did not invest in himself. He bought into the TV shows where these guys are making millions of dollars. I could do that too. No, you can't. No, you can't. Invest in yourself. You're your biggest asset, and that's where most people fail. They'd rather put money into a corporation and buy stock in a big tech company than invest in themselves. Take that $50, $100 you're going to buy stocks in that company and put it into you. That's where people are missing the boat. They're not investing in themselves. They're not investing in the education and the mentorship. Their arrogance by watching TV and these reality shows lets them believe that they can make what they're making. This looks easy. No way. No way. You must have the education and the investment into a coach. It could be, I call them a travel agent. To me, a good coach is like a travel agent. Think about what a travel agent does. Do this. We're thinking travel agent. Travel agent takes me to a place I probably didn't know about. Travel agent takes me to a place I probably couldn't have gone on my own. So I think a good coach is like a travel agent. They take me to places I couldn't have gone on my own. When I'm doubled over at the gym, dripping sweat, and I call the wet burps a bad tasting protein shake, like when you feel like you're going to throw up, that means you've done so much effort, I'm going to get sick. I turn to my travel agent, who is my strength and conditioning coach, and I say to him, thank you. I've never seen that side of the island because he took me someplace I couldn't go on my own. And I get that in my head. So my state of being is that's where you're supposed to take me. Push me and take me somewhere I couldn't go on my own. People don't identify that value. My goodness, there isn't a professional athlete on the planet that got to where they are without coaches. Eating coaches, sleeping coaches, dating coaches, all kind of mental. Are you kidding? Come on now. We're no different from them. Forget about the commas and the dollars. Invest in yourself. That's what's lacking. The education. The education. So now when you tie these numbers to the amount of divorces that are going to happen. I mean, Brad's creating his own book for divorce attorneys. He could walk around with a billboard. You'll never have to advertise again. Now, here's the awkward part. You're not going to the brand new couple, new baby, pretty dog, brand new house, and saying, congratulations on the wedding, the house, the baby, the whole. Here, do me, hang on to my card because when this marriage goes south, give me a call. I got the right divorce attorney for it. We're not doing that. Come on now. Go get him, Tiger. But think about this. The data resonates. It's true. So now we made this information available to the divorce attorney, which is doing what? They've never had a real estate attorney. I'm sorry. They've never had a real estate professional approach them and say, I'm building a book of business for you. Would you like to talk? Let's look at the data. I've got your clients. Oh, and by the way, some of those 100 closings, you know who they were? Some of them were marriage counselors. Some of them were, I forget the people that help, social workers, therapists. These are all the people that have the clients for the divorce attorney. After going through therapy, it's not going to work. Here's a card for a divorce attorney. Some of my closings were actually your waterfalls, divorce attorney. I've got your waterfall on top of the one that I'm creating. Then you tie that with every single one of them because when you go through a divorce in most states, the judge says you are required to have insurance. You are required to set up a will. You have to protect the children. They're required. Estate planner, I got your business. It's right here. They're not hearing that from a realtor because a realtor's chasing a transaction. They're going to hear it from a business strategist like Brad, like Paul Conti, like you guys. A business strategist is strategizing on how to bring all the waterfalls together. How are we all going to do this together and collaborate to create this residual form of income that the average realtor has no clue how to achieve just because they haven't been taught? That's the only reason.
Hey, thanks for listening to this episode. Now, before you go, we're giving access to a private training we did where we revealed the top 3 niches to get listings today completely for free. So if you want access, you can go and download that training at eliteagentsecrets.com. We're regularly releasing new trainings, guides, and cheat sheets, so make sure to head over to eliteagentsecrets.com and sign up so you don't miss out.